Anderson draws Jordan out. Watch this. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixes. East Leaf gang is here. Everybody,
The whole gang.
a whole gang. We got BG, 215 Sports Guy, Jenny from the block, and me, Sixers fan for life. And I brung the song with me.
Brought the song,
I
baby.
brought the song with me. You know what I'm saying? Feel like I ain't hear that John in over a year. It was last year last time I heard it.
Yeah, it was.
Damn, that was
It
a
was,
long
it was
time.
definitely last year, last time we heard the song. Man.
Yeah.
And you know, since we're talking about last times, it's been a while since we've seen this young lady come down. She's here, the flower lady, and she's looking at Jen first because she called dibs.
I did call
My
dibs.
flowers go to. No, I'm joking.
Jose gonna name every player on the roster and say, "Okay, y'all turn. Okay, y'all turn."
Don't hit me. Don't
Sure.
hit me. Don't hit me.
Sure.
I don't feel too good these days.
Go ahead, Jen.
All right, my flowers go to the man who I have not lost faith in, even though some people up in here have. Caleb Martin gets my flowers. Caleb Martin gets
Most
my
definitely.
flowers. Let's not get all pissy just because he has a bad game. You know what I'm saying?
No. And you know what, Jen? I'm going to follow right up. And I know these two guys aren't going to take my flowers because it's an unexpected guy from Philadelphia himself, from Imhotep High School. Justin Edwards, 11 points off the bench. I feel like he's starting to get a rhythm of getting in the game. I think this kid can play. Will Nurse continue to flush in young talent? I don't know. Was it just a thing because Brooklyn was a little short tonight? I don't know, but he gets my flowers.
A
too.
little short. Oof.
Yeah, they were short. They were Sixers short.
They
But
were.
go
That was like the Golden State was us, and we were the Nets.
exactly. So, what's your flowers, Jose BG?
I'm going
I,
last.
I'm gonna say that the bench superseded what BG said. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these flowers or a flower. I'm gonna take all these petals and I'm gonna divide it into the bench for showing up. Look, you gave Justin Edwards his flowers. He was on the bench. So I'm gonna give it to the entire bench.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The stuff that these starters give us to me, in my opinion, that's expected of them. But for the bench to perform the way they did, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who we played, man. You know what I mean? We could have played the Junior Bobcats. I don't care. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care, man. So,
BG, what up?
I decided to go last because I didn't want to take anybody. I want to take everybody. I emphasized a lot in pregame that I only wanted team stats today. I wanted this to be a team win. I wanted to show that we were the better team. I wanted us to do things as a team better. And I made sure to emphasize assists, rebounds. Those are the things that you can do to help the team. And we cleared those categories up easily tonight. So I'm not singling out one player. I got to commend the Sixers for going out there and handling business against a team that we were head over heels better than, and they showed it. I hate the games where we're head over heels better than the team, and it's a 4-point win or a 2-point loss. We showed from the start, yo, we way better than them. Let's get this over with. Get our start. None of our starters played their normal minutes. Not one of our starters had to play their normal minutes. And that's what we want. We want them to be able to rest. Remember how good it felt to see Embiid only play 3 quarters last year?
It felt equally good today. It felt equally good today, along with PG getting the rest that he need and us getting the job done. So let's talk about
Let's
some
take a
other
look at
things.
these over-unders. Let's take a look at these over-unders. So
Over
Caleb
unders,
Martin,
Caleb Martin. Oh, you going to do it? Okay, I'm sorry.
you want to do it?
You told me.
Look how Jim looked at him.
I would like to. I would like to.
You're not doing your job.
I would like to
Carl.
talk to the committee. And
I am.
Jen did text me and say, "BG, do you want to just keep up with them since you do them too?" And I said, "I got it." So that's why I've been keeping up. But you go ahead, Jen.
Okay. I was just going to say,
go ahead,
Caleb Martin of 12.5 points was the over-under. I took the over. Jose took the under, and BG took the over.
Carl took the over as well.
Over as well, because Carl, yours were all lumped in at the end.
Mhm.
And then we had Paul George with 5.5 assists, which I took the over for. I think it was the only one.
Only one. Jen is the only one that got the assist number right. But
And
you
then
also got the next one wrong.
I did. I did. Bench, 22.5 points. How much did they end up with?
They ended up with 11, 17, 23, 28, 36, 40 points off our bench. 40 points from the bench.
I like that.
And it was all pretty. It was a lot of it was in the fourth quarter. Like I was.
I mean, they played a lot. They played a lot.
Because I was thinking about it, I was like, "Damn, it's just Justin Edwards and Andre Drummond with points going into the fourth, but then they played the whole fourth, so I knew they was going to eventually get enough points."
I just want to say a special thank you to the person in the chat. I can't remember who it was that helped me with my bold prediction for 120 by the Sixers. They got a whopping 123.
That's
awesome. And that 123 was fueled by a whopping 50 rebounds.
I have to say that I told you guys already. I got my
Which was my key.
bold. My bold was 25 assists. They got 31 assists, which, considering last time they got like half of that.
Right.
I didn't get my bold. I said 7 players in double figures. We had 5. I was talking to Smitty for a second. Gershon can't figure out how to be effective offensively with the starters, yo. When
He
he
don't know where
starts,
his spacing is off.
and
His
you know
spacing
what?
is off.
I don't blame him, yo. I asked Smitty the same question. I said, dog, but think about it. Our third / maybe fourth option has always seemed to have been a letdown to us. And it's just hard to be a fourth option with a team that has so many ISO players. When your main player is an ISO player, it's hard for 4 guys to really get off in the starting lineup. Happy New Year, Bird.
Berg, I was just
Happy
thinking
New Year,
about you,
Bert.
Berg.
Happy New
Happy
Year,
New
Happy New
Bert.
Year,
Year.
Bert.
What's up, OJ? And BG, we was talking about this when you honestly look at it and you look at the roster and the big three, what do they all have in common? They all are excellent ISO players, but that doesn't contribute to wins a lot of times, because there's other factors that have to take place. So this team is going to have to figure out how to consistently play like they played tonight. Jen pointed out the assist was underlined. I peeped it, sis. We were passing the ball pretty good tonight. Need to keep that going. That's a big part of basketball, moving the ball around.
Rebound, bro. Rebound. The assist was dope. You know what I'm saying? To see them
Right.
have that many assists, that's definitely dope because that shows unselfishness. They move the basketball very well, and I commend them for that. But rebound is something we've been struggling
It's
with,
key.
man.
It's key. And B with 13, 12 tonight, 12 rebounds. Love you too, Bird.
Do you guys want to take a guess at our record for the next 5 games?
Okay.
Let's spit out. Let's spit it out. Let's spit out the.
I'm
who we
looking
playing.
at it right now.
Because I think I seen a little something and I was thinking
All right,
about
so our next 5 games is Monday, January 6th versus Phoenix.
Carl's birthday.
I'll be there reporting live. But go ahead.
January 6th versus Phoenix. Wednesday, January 8th versus Washington. Friday, the 10th versus New Orleans. Sunday at Orlando. And then the following Tuesday against Oklahoma City. That's our next 5 games. I'll bring it down. Phoenix, Washington, New Orleans, Orlando, Oklahoma.
None of those are back-to-backs, by the way.
None
Are
of
you
those
sure?
are back to
Are
back.
you? None of those is back to back.
I'm looking at it. That's why I wanted to make sure I threw that out there so you guys knew.
Okay.
And only one of
BG
those is
said
on
4
the
and
road.
1. I already nodded that down. 4 and 1. He said 4 and 1. 4.
Damn, BG.
Damn.
You know what? I don't see us losing.
You don't see us losing?
Look,
I don't see us losing.
look, when I look
If
at
there's
this,
no back to backs,
That's
I
because
don't see
you
it.
just played the Nets and whooped their asses. You're not thinking clearly.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm about
know.
to say,
If there's no back to backs, I like them. I like them playing a good brand of basketball. If there's no back to backs,
Yo, Jen sounded sincerely concerned for Carl's health.
she been going in this episode.
And I think you're crazy because they just kicked.
No, I think
like I listen. You gotta be a little realistic here, okay?
Mhm.
Gotta be a little realistic here.
Mhm.
I'm looking at this, and what I see is okay. Phoenix and the Sixers are exactly in the same position right now. That's
Are
a
they?
50. Yeah, that's a
Right.
50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phoenix playing really
Right.
bad ball right now.
Right, they're playing bad ball.
Yeah, they're in the
playing
same
well.
position right now. They have the same seed in their respective conference.
But honestly, when we say that, the Sixers technically aren't playing bad ball if we look at the grand scheme of things in the last 10 games or so.
Can I
break
finish,
out the
bro?
record.
What
Go
you
ahead.
just say?
I'm just saying, don't look. Go ahead.
Can I finish? Because I was.
Yeah, go ahead, finish.
We got time.
Come on.
All right. So Washington, bottom of the barrel. That should be an easy win unless the Sixers find a way to just jack it up. Seriously. After that, then we got to see New Orleans. New Orleans.
They don't play.
Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel. Bottom
of the barrel. So you know what I'm saying?
We beating them.
Okay. Then we got Orlando, who's not playing bad this year.
Okay. We beating them.
They top.
I heard every team you said.
Top 5. All right. And then we got Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City just happened.
Now that's our toughest opponent on there. I feel as though that plays us pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, they're the best team in the league, Carl.
Yeah. No, I know.
Listen, I saw.
All right, so BG's going 4 and 1.
I'm going 3 and 2.
You're going 3 and 2. I'm going 3-2. I'm going to specifically say I think we beat Phoenix, Washington, New Orleans, and lose to Orlando and OKC.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm standing on 5-0. I think OKC game will be a nail biter, but I'm
Oh
standing
my
on 5-0.
God, Carl. We just
Yeah.
got slaughtered by Golden State.
Absolutely. But I'm not going to lose sight. In the last 10, 12 games or so, our record is pretty damn good with these guys on the floor. So
You understand Golden State is struggling. They're a playing team, and they destroyed us.
yeah, most definitely Steph Curry destroyed us. Steph Curry went 8 for 8 from 3-point at one point. You know,
Carl,
we don't guard the 3-point line.
I'm gonna jump on your side just for a slight second.
What?
If
it is snowing outside.
If Oubre is back for which he should be, but full roster minus Jared McCain, we could go 5-0. I got us beating Phoenix, Washington, New Orleans, Orlando. If we are gelling against OKC, I'm not saying we should not be the favorites. If you betting, don't bet on the Sixers in that game.
Right.
But if Oubre in the starting lineup, I don't know. They could have a bad game against us.
Listen.
Who? OKC?
So that game is January 14th. I'm just doing a little research to see what their games around that time look like. And I mean, you just never know, man. You just never know.
We're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle the wagon.
Listen,
Robert Lee, I'm with you, except I think they beat the Suns, and I don't think they beat Orlando. That game's in Orlando.
SGA is playing out of his mind this year. I just can't see us winning that game.
Hey, that's the biggest problem. We don't have a person to guard SGA. We're gonna put Paul George on him, and then put Maxey Ware. Put Maxey Ware. So that's just a tough matchup. That if I had to pick a game for us to lose, that is the game I would have us losing. But any given day, well, that's football. Any given Sunday, well, any day you can lose, man. You never know.
I'm gonna tell you something. He ain't getting nobody flowers, but I really like the complimentary player Reggie Jackson. When he does get minutes, he looks good out there. If it was a competition between two old guys getting those minutes, Lowry, it's time to go. And maybe we need to fill that slot with somebody a little taller who could defend or something like that.
He
they
wishes he was a little bit taller.
He wished he was still a baller, Jen. He was. We could go there. We can go there.
I was a little bit taller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her.
That's my jam. Ski low.
So our next game, a little hip hop lesson for y'all. Don't know. Well, our next game is when and who.
The next game is you know when and who.
I want to hear it for the people out there.
For the people.
Yes.
For the people, we will be playing the Phoenix Suns at home on Monday.
Carl forget the conversation while it's going on.
We
just named the next 5 games 10 times. And he told us
I wanted the people to hear.
So who we play next?
No. And we can elaborate on that matchup with the Suns not playing a good brand of basketball right now. They're currently in a rough spot. That's why I feel as though we could come through there and with the momentum of winning. Don't discredit the momentum of winning a game in the NBA. Even though we play who we play and they are who they are right now. We won a game. We're coming off a game. We're feeling good. Guys are smiling. I got us going in there winning.
I got something non-Sixers related, bro.
Let's do it.
Ever since Durant left Golden State, every team he played somehow went from being a good team to dog poop.
Not true.
Dog poop.
Let's not forget they was a toenail away from going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Remember when they played Milwaukee? They was all right. Brooklyn was all right. They was a toenail. Remember he made that turnaround 3-2 because his toe was on the line. They was
but they had a lot of drama.
Oh no, agree. But Jose, you better watch who you talking to. You're a Sixers fan talking about a team with drama. Do you forget what our headlines have been this year? Do you remember? We don't want to talk about other teams' drama when all of
we
our
got our own drama. I know.
Yeah,
I could talk about all the drama though, because I ain't part of the Sixers organization. Man.
Can I ask a question?
I'm just a fan, bro.
Yes, Jen, you can ask your question.
Anybody know how many fouls Paul George had tonight?
I can tell you. in 2 seconds. Paul George
Yeah,
had
2 personal fouls.
2 personal fouls.
All right, that's better. This is the direction I want to be going in, Paul George. I'm gonna give a flower or two
I'm
to
mad as
Paul
hell because
George
she knew the whole
tonight.
time he only had 2.
She wanted to
did.
line it up. Oh, okay.
I did
Okay.
it.
But
did.
do y'all want to fall for this?
No, I'm just giving him flowers for tonight.
Remember, but remember,
Temporary flowers. You're giving them fake flowers, Jen.
He gets it
Damn
tonight.
you.
That's it.
but remember what we talked about in the pregame. What we talked about in the text message the other day when I said I'm very happy we beat the teams we're supposed to beat. But dog, we gotta eventually start getting some meaningful wins. Yes, piece together these wins we supposed to win. But damn it, if we see this, and then for the next 5 games we see an amazing Sixers team, and then they go lay an egg against OKC, are we still feeling good? Will we not beating playoff
No, because
teams?
I would feel good because I don't expect them to hold a candle to OKC. For me, if we don't get embarrassed by OKC, I'll be happy.
Hey, Jen, excuse my French, but
What?
we had the same type of conversation about the Celtics. It's like deja vu. And you said the same thing. And I think we could go in there and whip their ass. I think we have the.
I don't know. What's the saying? Like a sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while or something. I mean, it already happened. So
right. It's not going to happen again, you don't think? Well, listen.
I was a little pissed off at this game, even though we won, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off, Carl.
Yeah?
This
Yeah.
game, the Nets game?
This one that we just won. Yeah,
Why?
yeah. Cause man, I'm ready to go and write a grievance, send it to the referee organization, whatever they call, because I'm like so sick and tired of Maxey not getting no calls. My man did his best Allen Iverson impression, got fouled the whole entire time, made the shot, and still didn't get the and one. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was horrible.
He's still not getting superstar calls.
He's not even getting star calls, BG. It's times where he blatantly gets contact, like tonight, going to the rack, falls on the floor, and all of that. No call, just no call. They called the travel one time when he got wet. It's disappointing and it's disheartening. And as a scorer, I understand why he may be in his head sometimes out there. You're not getting no calls. It kind of chips away at what you do.
To be honest with you, though, I could live with 5 for 12. This is, I mean,
I can live with 5 for 12.
Just about 46% for Maxey. Look, man, I don't always need you to shoot the ball 23 times and try to figure your shot out, man. Play within the offense. There's going to be days where you're just not hitting. There's going to be days where the ref's not giving you calls. I get upset when I see Maxey forcing. When I don't want to be a damp person on a win, but it was one play and B tried to draw one of the swipe through fouls. They didn't call it. Turnover. Everybody's running down the court and B just put his head down. We can't rely on calls, and when things aren't going our way, man, we got to show the right attitude 24/7 now as Sixers because we're in a hole. We're 14-19. I know that play didn't decide the game or didn't hurt anything, but we can't get caught up in, all right, I'm having a bad game or this isn't working for me. The ref's not on our side, man. These guys got to pick their head up and go. We are in a hole. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, most definitely.
Shit.
The team was so happy about that win. I mean, you would have thought they beat the freaking Warriors. They were just so happy.
I mean, after getting the snot beat out of you, getting disrespected on national TV, I'm sure all of them as professionals felt it. And, being able to play well together. I think the 2-man game of PG and Embiid tonight was pretty damn good. And I think they've been working on that. You can't have a 3-man game. There's no such thing. So Tyrese and Embiid already have a solid 2-man game. PG and Embiid need to get locked in. They need to get locked in.
If you don't put that square down.
Yo, be quiet. What are you doing? What are you doing? Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, Jen. I'm glad.
Carl knows what I'm
got a
talking
cigarette in his mouth.
No, I didn't.
But this was definitely, again, when you playing these type of teams, that's why I made sure to emphasize, I just wanted to see a team game today. It wasn't about saying Embiid could score 50 on his team. I respect Carl's bold, but I didn't want to see Embiid score 50, Maxey score 35, Paul George score 30. I wanted to see, as a team, we show we were better than this Brooklyn team, and I feel like they did that tonight. And I'm happy for the win tonight, but I'm not going to fall for this Philadelphia. Beat somebody that matters too. Knock off Phoenix, knock off Orlando, knock off OKC. Let's win some of these games that we're not going to be picked to win. We were picked to win this. I expected to hear the song today. I want to hear the song against Phoenix. I want to hear the song against Orlando, and I want to hear the song against OKC because we will not be favored in any of those games, I don't think.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and I this is not the kind of game where we should be getting too hyped up about. I mean, we played
No, at all.
the G League Knicks. I mean, every single one of their good players was out.
God, I looked at when I looked at the box score at halftime. I looked at the box score and I was like, "Damn, I'm watching the game, but who is these?" Like,
Right? Even D'Lo got injured. I mean,
Yeah.
Claxton was like the only person out there I knew who he was, and Clowney or whatever his name is.
Brooklyn,
I'm gonna tell you like
Brooklyn is
this.
the only team that's been in a rebuild since they signed KG, Paul Pierce, Brooke Lopez, Joe Johnson.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
They've been rebuilding since then. Like,
unfortunately, I had to watch the Nets broadcast, and you know, they even said every team faces it during the season. We faced it. We're facing it. They just got caught on the shitty end of the stick as far as injuries tonight. But we got to go in there and handle business and crush them like the ants they were tonight. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we got our guys rest because we're gonna need it for the Suns.
I've always said the good teams always beat the teams they're supposed to. That's just the way it is, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can't consider you a good team if you're losing to bums. I just can't. I
The
don't
Suns
care.
aren't even a 500 team, though.
I don't care about the whole any given Sunday, any given night shit. If you're a good team, you have to act accordingly and beat the teams that you're supposed to beat. That's it.
We're trying.
I think we've only beaten 2 teams that were over 100. I mean 500.
Jen, I wasn't playing when I sent y'all that message and said,
I know
the
Spurs.
Me a valuable win. Find
The
me a valuable
Spurs
win.
win was a good one. That was an above 500 team. And the Celtics. That was it.
We need to put it together, like BG said. These next 5 games are going to be very telling on who we are right now at this point of the season, especially going into this trade deadline. Very important on who we are and if the pieces around are the right pieces. So we're gonna see.
Can I just have one?
I said outside of Christmas, Smitty gonna put Boston in the chat. Outside of Christmas, find me a meaningful win.
Oh, come on now.
Right next to me.
Step aside them. We know. All right, listen. I said the dog got the sun on his ass. Anyway, I just want to have this word with Daryl Morey for 1 second. Daryl Morey.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want you trading for any more over 35-year-old freaking vets, over 30, whatever. Come on. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. We don't need you trading for any more vets. I don't care who they are.
Bring a young piece in here.
Carl wants us to have a voice screaming at people in the locker room. He want a vet, man.
We have all the vets. We have them all.
No, we can add Batum, Tucker, Al Horford. Like we can go with some older players.
Y'all trying to say the Sixers locker room look like an old folks home? That's wild.
There was one time out on the court where it was Embiid and like all 30-year-olds. It was like Eric Gordon, Reg Jackson, Kyle Lowry, Paul George. That's an old roster.
It's an old folks home, but if the old folks do what they're supposed to do, I can see us getting into a nice seeding in the playoffs. So we're gonna see what's what. We're gonna see what's what. It's a couple pieces that I'm looking at filling in.
Berg said before y'all get out of here. Get out of here. Let me throw this little thing in here real quick. Since they're not talking, since they're about to close out, let me make sure this get on the screen.
That's crazy.
Yo, hold on. I gotta put this up there. Steve Griffin.
Nick Nursery lineup.
We'll have a whole nother meeting.
That's crazy. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one.
Old man lineup and whatnot. But good win tonight. Going into the weekend, going into Monday, where hopefully we could continue the good vibes. Berg, I'm gonna call you on your question, bro. This is a Sixer podcast. But yeah, I'm glad they
Go ahead, Berg. We ain't see you in a long time. We're gonna get your pass, man. Rock out, man.
I'm glad they setting him up.
Anyway, while the 76ers are arguing about not getting a check on the first on time, we got all those icons up top. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X. Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the East 360 podcast. I will tell Carl to do it, but he probably won't remember. Jenny's accent ain't right. BG said it earlier. So I gotta say it. No te olvide decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. That was my best Telemundo voice. Que le diga a un amigo.
What's happening right
drag
now?
this
I don't know
out.
what's
Hey,
going on with
I
him.
don't
Y'all already
know.
know, man. Everybody have a great night. Awesome tomorrow. East 360 signing off. We'll be back here on Monday against Phoenix. Y'all already know. We out.
Peace.